Hello everyone, selamat malam. Oke, walau dimanapun kamu berada, oke, selamat datang ke sesi kita yaitu Monday Mindmover. So, siapa-siapa yang berada di sini secara live, hello, thank you for spending your time here. Saya pasti malam ini kamu akan belajar sesuatu yang sangat-sangat special, interesting. Oke, sebab malam ini kita akan mendalami sedikit okay, tentang kita punya produk kesehatan. Okay, so sini semua orang mau sehat bahkan dan bila kita semakin tua memang satu persatu penyakit akan keluar. Ini memang kita tidak boleh elak. Ini yang pasal itulah kan kenapa kami mau buat satu sesi special untuk mau kasih share sama kamu semua tentang produk JIFU yang kita ada. So kami rasa produk ini okay, pasti akan membantu kamu okay, dari segi maybe dari segi kamu punya kesehatan dari dalaman kah, daripada energi kah atau macam-macam lah sebab kita sudah ada banyak cerita, testimoni orang yang menggunakan produk-produk kita. Okay, so malam ini bukan saya yang akan kasih cerita. Okay, kita akan terus jam kepada kita punya sesi malam ini sebab saya sangat excited nih mau dengar. Sebab malam ini kita akan mendengar sesi penerangan pasal kesehatan kita dan juga pasal bagaimana produk JIFU membantu kita dari seorang yang memang tahu apa yang dia cakap ini. Okay? Kenapa? Sebab dia sudah berada 17 tahun dalam industri kesehatan. Okay, yaitu 7 tahun ya dalam clinical, okay, dan 10 tahun dalam akademik. Okay, dia akan kasih cerita lagi lebih lah supaya kamu akan dengar siapa dia ini. Okay, so basically dia ni kawan saya kenal dia pun daripada bisnes, okay. Masa mula-mula saya kenal dia memang dia seorang yang saya nampak sangat serius. Well, apa itu nurse instructor kan, seorang guru dalam bidang nurse kan memang mungkin lecturer kan memang mungkin very serius kan. Tapi bila saya sudah mula kenal dia kan, baru saya faham kenapa. Sebab dia adalah seorang yang sangat-sangat boleh saya katakan sangat-sangat macam mana mau cakap tu dia sangat disiplin, dia sangat transparent. That's why bila kami bawa produk JIFU masuk ke dalam Malaysia, dia antara orang yang terawal yang say yes, okay, marilah saya mau support kamu as a friend, saya mau beli produk JIFU daripada kamu, dia bilang. And then memang permulaan, okay, masa permulaan dia punya intention adalah mau support kami dan mau jadi pengguna kepada produk JIFU. Dan pada hari pertama dia mula guna produk JIFU, okay, saya punya kawan ni kan dia terus day one, dia post terus di sana Facebook. Bila saya nampak itu saya post dia di Facebook kan masa mula-mula saya dah rasa juga gentar lah sikit. Wow, dia post di Facebook. Sebab kenapa? Sebab waktu itu kami baru bawa produk ini masuk dalam JIFU, baru masuk dalam Malaysia. We don't know what to expect. Apa dia punya expectation. Sebab dia ni, once dia say no, no lah. Dia tidak suka lah. So, dia post di Facebook terus. So, what do you feel kalau kamu berada di tempat saya? Okay, so itu apa yang saya rasa lah. Tapi amazingly, okay, hari-hari dia buat dia punya produk review, okay, di situlah kan dia sendiri nampak bagaimana produk JIFU ini kan bantu ubah transform kesehatan dia. Bukan dia saja, tapi dalam family dia. Husband dia pakai, ibu dia pun pakai, dia punya mother-in-law pun pakai. Bila dia nampak produk ini sangat-sangat mengubah kesehatan keluarga dia dan juga diri dia, di situlah dia punya perspektif tentang JIFU, tentang produk JIFU berubah. Daripada seorang consumer sahaja, dia menjadi advocate for wellness in JIFU. That's why lah kan, sekarang dia sudah start dari Desember sampailah sekarang bulan 9 sudah. Mau dekat 1 tahun sudah. Kira mau dekat 1 tahun sudah lah kan. Dia adalah pengguna produk JIFU yang tegar. So, combine with dia punya health experience, okay, dalam industri health experience, dengan dia punya penggunaan produk JIFU yang hari-hari, that's why lah kan kami jemput dia untuk bagi sharing tentang apa ini produk JIFU kita, kenapa dia sangat working, kenapa dia powerful, kenapa produk JIFU kan dia punya result semua kan semua amazing. Oke, saudari saya tanpa membuang masa, mari kita dengar daripada kawan saya, oke, yaitu Madam Julie. Dipersilakan. Panjang saya kasih ceritain production dia kan, sob saya excited deh.
Hello, thank you Fanny. Hi everyone. Oi, betul-betul mendalam betul dia punya introduction untuk saya. Oh. But
Wih,
ya lah, betul juga lah. Memang apa yang Fanny cakap semua tuh, semua saya setuju. Sebab kalau bilang pengalaman, memang lama pengalaman saya sebagai seorang nurse di hospital maupun di bahagian akademik mengajar. And saya rasa saya punya 17 tahun nursing experience itu kan cukup panjang untuk saya cakap macam begini, that not many people are blessed to age healthily. Betul kan? Kita boleh nampak di sekeliling kita. Ada yang sampai umur 60 saja dia orang mula sudah jatuh sakit, tidak kuat. Tapi ada juga yang sudah masuk umur 80-an tetap sihat, tetap berdiri tegak, tetap boleh jalan linggang-linggang. So, di mana itu dia punya perbezaan itu? So, ini malam kita akan rungkaikan. Oke, tapi sebelum saya mula, saya mau kasih share saya punya screen dulu. So, is okay ya, boleh dengar jelas, boleh nampak ini saya punya slide dengan jelas juga.
dengar boleh Jules, tapi belum lagi nampak slide kau.
Oke kah tidak the slide?
Belum nampak
Suara
Jules?
saya oke? Nampak?
Belum lagi.
Oh, belum nampak?
Eh,
Hmm,
Oke, oke. Siapa?
oke sudah.
Macam dia sedang mau keluar.
Oh, oke oke. Kasih tahu saya sebab saya tidak nampak muka kamu di screen saya.
Alright, oke. Ada sudah
Oke
keluar.
sudah.
Ya.
Alright. Oke, sebelum saya masuk ke bahagian seterusnya, saya mau cerita satu story dulu.
Oh,
Tapi,
sebelum itu, sorry. Dia, anu, dia aku perlu kasih, apa itu? Dia nampak semua slide kau. Dia bukan yang satu slide saja.
oh nampak semua slide kah?
Ya.
Sekejap ah. Sebab di screen saya ini saya nampak saya punya slide saja.
Eh,
Oke, macam gini oke?
Siapa? Belum lagi keluar.
Belum keluar.
Ya. Cuaca mendung, Mbak. Jadi itulah.
Ya, sometimes saya punya line sini oke, sometimes tidak oke. So, hopefully sepanjang kita punya sesi ini dia beri kerjasama lah.
Amin, amin. Belum lagi keluar, Jules.
Belum keluar.
Sekejap lah. Kalau-
Ya, atau kalau tidak mungkin Fanny boleh standby buka
Oke,
slide dari tempat kau. But just let me know kalau ada keluar sudah dan saya start.
oke. Belum, my Joyce.
Masih belum keluar?
Ya. Mungkin saya kasih share lah kan dari tempat saya.
Ya, oke. So Fanny will help to share the screen lah.
Oke.
Oke, so saya keluar dari sini dulu. Beginilah nih kalau kita di sini nih. Bilang 5G punya line tapi 4G pun kadang-kadang tidak pas kan?
Apa? Kita ada cara lain.
Iya.
Oke,
No
this one.
worries. Sebab kita punya sesi ini santai-santai saja. So sambil kita online, sambil kita belajar lebih tentang kita punya produk,
Yes.
supaya kita tahu apa yang kita bagi di dalam badan kita.
Oke. This
Oke, saya
one.
boleh nampak sudah screen.
Oke.
Alright, so kita teruskan lah kan? Oke. Sebelum saya teruskan explain tentang saya punya slide, saya mau share satu story dengan kamu dulu. This story happens very long time ago. Masa saya masih di Singapura lagi, masa itu saya masih bekerja sebagai nurse di hospital di bahagian kecemasan. So ada nih satu lelaki, dia bawa dia punya mother. Mother dia ni dalam umur 70-an begitulah. Tidak terlampau muda, tidak terlampau tua juga. So dia ini lelaki masuk di triage area di kecemasan. Dia cakap sama saya, "My mother has body ache. She's not been eating well and she's feeling weak," dia bilang. So, saya proceed untuk buat saya punya nursing assessment ke atas pesakit ini, which is the mother. So, saya tanya dia beberapa soalan. "Popo, where is the pain?" saya bilang. Sebab ini pesakit ini Cina, jadi saya cakap English lah dengan dia. Jadi Popo tu bilang, "No pain," dia bilang. "How many days have you not been eating, Popo?" "I eat, but not much," dia bilang. "My teeth not many left. Very hard to bite and chew the food." Okay, then saya tanya lagi. Last question. "Can you move your arms or your legs? You show me, Popo," saya bilang. "Can, but not very strong." Jadi dia tunjuklah saya, dia gerak-gerak kaki dia sambil dia duduk macam buat matching kaki. And then dia angkat tangan dia tanpa sebarang bantuan. Boleh sebenarnya. Boleh pun dia kasih gerak. Jadi kan, lepas saya bertanya itu soalan sama ini pesakit, itu anak dia ni, the son, cepat-cepat mencelah. Dia tanya, Nasa, can admit my mother or not? No one will be at home," dia bilang, "to look after her. We all one family go for holiday. 1 week nobody at home with her." Bila saya dengar anak dia cakap begitu, terbasar saya punya mata begini, saya tengok dia. Kamu tahu itu feeling yang, kenapa pula mau simpan di hospital? Itu kan kamu punya mama. Patut kamu yang atur kan? Whether kamu bawa pergi berholiday kah tidak, itu tiada kena mengena sama hospital pun. So bila ini anak dia cakap begini kan, saya buat satu conclusion. According to my assessment, firstly, the mother is not sick. The mother is just old. And secondly, the son is not willing to bring her along for holiday. Not because of money. Sebab dia pergi holiday 1 minggu, banyak duit dia tu mau pergi holiday. But because he feels the mother is troublesome. Kesian kan? Ini family sendiri pun dia tidak willing untuk jaga. Tapi memang begitulah realiti dia. Bila kita semakin menua, kita punya badan ada banyak limitation secara fizikal. Kita tidak sekuat dulu macam umur kita masih 20-an, masih 30-an. Dan ini sangat ketara bila kita tengok sekeliling kita sendiri. Kita punya kawan-kawan, kita punya family sendiri, kita punya saudara mara. Betul kan? So, there is a study done in Malaysia kan, on elderly. And the result, only 11% met the criteria for healthy ages. So what happened to the rest? Yang berapa persen selebihnya itu? What happened? It is a sad reality that the older people get, the sicker they become. And what if aging didn't have to mean becoming weak or having pain or losing independence? What if aging means strength, clarity, and energy, even in your 60s, in your 70s, or beyond? Okay, so next slide, please, Fanny. This brings me to my next question. Is aging natural or not? So this is where it gets a little bit confusing, because the answer is both yes and also no. Yes, because aging happens to everybody. It is a biological process, and we are taught to accept it as normal. Okay, on the next slide. But WHO says at the biological level, aging results from the impact of accumulation of a wide variety of molecular and cellular damage over a period of time. Now, the key word here is damage. Now, if this is so, then how could aging be natural? Funny kan? What if I told you aging The very thing that we accept as natural is actually the root cause to all the chronic diseases we fear. Of course, aging is inevitable, but perhaps the more appropriate question is how we age. Because we can choose to age with damage or we can age with intention. So, friends, in today's Monday Mind Mover session, I'm going to show you why aging is a biological trigger for diseases, how JIFU's health products support you to repair and protect your health from the cellular level, and how you can take control of your aging starting today. Okay, the next slide. There's a study done by the University of Cambridge that suggests our body starts to age even in the womb. Before we are born, we are already starting to age. Newborn babies, they're very cute, kan? But biologically, they are already going through the aging process. And because babies, kids, teenagers, they all look physically healthy, but they look fit for their age. So therefore, we don't classify them as old yet, correct? But the truth is, deep down inside their bodies, there are already molecular and cellular damage happening. And the signs will only start to show as they reach the 20s. With the most visible sign, wrinkles. And at the age of 40, as our age advances, our cells also starts to lose energy. Day in and day out, we are exposed to pollutions, toxins, stress, inflammation. Now, all this will lead to cellular damage. Just imagine, imagine our body is made of tiny little workers. Which are the cells? Some cells repair tissues, some produce energy, and some keep our immune system strong. Then, over time, some of these workers they get old, some get damaged or just tired, and then they stop working properly. But they don't die. They just sit there, not doing anything useful, and even worse, they start spreading bad signals to other healthy cells, just like the zombies. So we call these zombie cells. This is what also we call as cellular senescence. Cell, they don't die, but they just don't do anything useful. And these are what triggers chronic inflammation in our body. Next slide, please. So what happened? We start getting all this obesity, heart diseases, diabetes, high blood pressure, Alzheimer's, osteoporosis, even cancer. But bear in mind, this doesn't happen randomly. This is all interconnected with how fast or how well we age from within. Next slide, please, Fanny. We have been fighting disease one by one, thinking if we stop one, the other problem will stop too. But we forget that the root cause of it all is still aging. We all thought aging is just about getting the wrinkles or getting gray hair, but aging is all about what is happening inside at the cellular level. When our cells break down, our body follows. That's when disease shows up. On to the next slide. So, my next question, can we fight aging? Here's the truth. With all the advancement in medical science and technology, we now live in a time where we can actually slow down the aging process and even reverse some of the damage if we give ourselves what they need. To simply put, we must target our cells. Next slide, please, Fanny. So that is where JIFU comes in. JIFU's health products are not just supplements, yeah. JIFU brings together advanced nutrition and cellular science in formulas designed to support our body function the way it was designed to. Younger, longer, better. Now, these here are the product ranges available from JIFU. You can see from the slide. We have the LIV, we have Gen 3, we have the STM range, which is STM, STM3D, and STM OMG, as well as the Glow Skincare range. But for today's session, I'm going to share about LIV and Gen 3 first. Okay, so we will have another session for the other products. So stay tuned for that session, yeah? Okay, on the next slide. Now, just look at this slide here. It is showing you LIV. Okay, I'm also going to show you my LIV here. Okay, it comes in a box like this with 30 of sachets like this, individual sachets, yeah. This is a berry-licious superfruit antioxidant blend with glutathione and resveratrol. They come in convenience gel sachets like this, and LIV is formulated to detox, defend, and rebalance. Now, we all know by now, modern life is very toxic. We are exposed daily to pollutions, processed food, sleep deprivation, sedentary lifestyle, and stress, you name it. So many, right? Next slide, please, Wendy. So, as a result, our liver, our body's main detox organ, becomes constantly overwhelmed. It becomes overloaded. So, when that happens, our liver starts becoming sluggish. And that is when you start to feel low energy, get very irritable, waking up tired even after a full night's sleep. You get brain fog, cannot think clearly. Tummy feel bloated and you start gaining weight. And then your skin look dull, all the pimples start coming out. You get hormonal imbalance, you get chronic inflammation. So many, the list goes on. But I want to share about this one, yeah? The next slide, yeah, please. So this is how our liver works. Our liver detoxifies in two phases. Phase 1, it breaks down the toxins, releasing free radicals in the process. And phase 2, it neutralizes and it eliminates these free radicals. But here's the problem. When the toxin buildup is faster than our liver can neutralize, these free radicals can get accumulated. They attack our cells, DNA, and proteins. And this damage is what we call as oxidative stress. And they are the one that cause cellular damage and inflammation. So what the liver needs now is for the inflammation to be turned off. Kita kasih switch off dia. Okay, next slide. So this is how LIV helps with its three main ingredients. You have glutathione, you have resveratrol, and the superfruits ingredients. Now, glutathione is our liver's master detox agents. It binds to the toxins, protects our liver cells, and support the clearings of free radicals. Well, yes, our body can make our own glutathione, but as we age, glutathione production also drops. It gets worse with stress, toxins, poor diet, as well as illnesses. So, without enough glutathione, our liver gets overwhelmed and toxin stays in our body. So, not only LIV provides the extra glutathione our body needed, it gives our body the building blocks and activators to boost the production of our own glutathione naturally. The other ingredient, resveratrol, is a powerful anti-aging antioxidant found in grape skin, berries, as well as red wine. Now, this one, it helps to neutralize free radicals that damage the liver cells, protecting our liver from oxidative stress and supports our healthy liver function. Next slide, please, Penny. So as a result, reducing the toxin loads in our liver. So when this is achieved, we start having better mood and more energy. Your skin become more clearer. There's less fat accumulation in the liver, balanced metabolism, and better digestion, as well as stronger long-term immune resilience. Now, the superfruits inside the leaf don't just provide the tasty berry flavor, but they are well known for their antioxidants properties. When combined with glutathione and resveratrol, they act like army for our liver, detoxing, repairing, and protecting our cells from aging and damage. Now, you might notice by now that leaf, it doesn't flush out our intestines or make our body lose water. There's no need for starvation, there's no need for extreme dieting, and there's no promise of slim in 3 days. This is not a shortcut to slimming down, yeah? But instead, leaf supports the natural function of our liver, our body's main detox organ, through ingredients that supports these antioxidants within our body, glutathione. This is the real leaf magic. So, how do you take leaf? You can choose to take 1 or 2 sachets per day. Okay, you drink it directly from the sachet, just tear the top portion here and finish everything, followed by a glass of water. You can take one in the morning and one at night, or if you choose to take just one per day, you take it at night so that overnight when you go to sleep, the body gets to repair itself. Okay, so the next slide. After detoxing, we need to rebuild. What good is a detox if you don't support your body's ability to repair, renew, and regenerate, right? So this is where Gen3 comes in. So this is Gen3 here. There it goes. It comes in a container like this, and Gen3 comes in a powder form. Now, our skin, our joint, and hair all rely on collagen. Fanny, if you could help me to the next slide. That is the protein that keeps everything firm, elastic, as well as resilient. But did you know after the age of 25, our body collagen production declines by 1% every year. So imagine from the age of 25 to age of 50, there's already 25% decline in our collagen within our body. So when that happens, our body starts to show wrinkles, sagging skin, feeling joint stiffness here and there, weaker bones, hair loss, food sensitivity, and slower recovery from injury. Next slide, please, Penny. Now, the Gen3 has over 12,000 milligram of hydrolyzed collagen peptides per serving. So, with each glass of Gen3 that you drink, you get 12,000 milligram of collagen. It is not your typical skin glow collagen, yeah. Gen3 delivers a triple action collagen matrix that mimics your body's natural collagen structures, sourced from bovine, wild fish origin, as well as elastin. So that's the three in the Gen3, yeah. Gentry is also fortified with 8 super ingredients and 7 essential vitamins and minerals like vitamin C, B6, B12, niacin, biotin, and zinc, designed for maximum absorption so your body can use what it receives. Next slide, please, Fanny. So as a result, we get youthful skin that looks and feels smoother, firmer, and more hydrated. Stronger hair, nails that grows faster and healthier, as well as improved joint mobility and bone strength. Gentry restores what time takes away. It is your full body beauty and strength formula from the inside out. Now, Gentry comes in a pre-measured scoop inside each of the container. You just add 1 full scoop of Gen3 powder into a glass of water. You allow it to dissolve and then stir it gently to make sure all the powder is dissolved before you drink it. It makes a great thirst quencher on a hot day. But personally, I prefer to take it early in the morning to break my fast. So, we have covered the science part of 2 of JIFU Health product. Don't mind, Fanny, to the next slide. You have seen how each of the product works, from detox to repair to protection. But now the real question is, does it really work? Because science means nothing if it doesn't change real lives. So I am a 100% product user. I take them every day and I felt difference in my own body. That is why I can speak with confidence. Because for me, this is not just theory, but real results. But please, don't take my word for it because I want you to see it for yourself. People from different walks of life, different age group, different lifestyle, different health goals, but they all give their body the same support. LIV and Gen3. And the body responded. So let's go to the next slide because I want to show you all my personal transformation. Okay, so I will be turning 47 years old this coming December, and as Fanny explained earlier, I've started using JIFU products since December of last year. And the first noticeable thing was my skin. Can you see the difference? From day 1 to day 21, my skin is much more clearer. You notice the dark spot on the cheek here is almost disappearing. By the time I get to day 32, day 53, and day 78, more than 2 months later, it's not so visible anymore. And you see the color, this is not because of powder or foundation. I do not put on any makeup when I go out. Paling-paling pun saya pakai lipstick taruh kudo, itu saja. So what you see here is bare skin under natural lighting. It's really, you can see the transformation just from the photo itself. Okay, and the next one, I want to show you transformation physical. Okay, you can see from the first 2 photos, this is actually the same dress. After 2 months of consuming LIV as well as Gen3, this is what happened on the second photo. First photo was taken last year in March. And 1 year later, you see the same dress, I had to alter it smaller to fit me properly. It became too big for me after 1 year. But what I really am very surprised is I have waistline. I got my waistline back, and you see the back fat is not so visible anymore. And the other picture next to it, uh, green t-shirt with the blue pants, they are the same one I'm wearing in October as well as in January. The difference of a few months after I started taking LIV as well as Gen3. You can see the tummy fat is not so obvious anymore. I've gotten back my waistline again. So you see, same outfit but different body size, right? Now the next slide, please, Fanny. This one is 6 months into the product. My eyesight improved. My degree went down from 100 to 25 on the right eye, and the left eye from 75 to 25 degree only. This is not the same glasses as what was shown in the picture. This is my reading glasses. I still have to wear it for reading. But the one that is on the picture here is my driving glasses. Now I'm no longer using my driving glasses when I drive. my husband is using my glasses now. Okay, but you can see, the difference is so much. I don't know if there's any other supplements in the market that can, improve the eyesight. You tell me if you know any of the supplements, but I know LIV and Gen3 had helped me to improve my eyesight. Okay, and then the next one, this one is my nail. We all know nurses, doctors, they don't keep long nails because of their work, but because I started using this LIV and Gen3, I noticed my nail grow faster than usual, and they are much stronger now. Previously, I could never keep my nail longer than a few but this one, you see, 1 centimeter long, and there's no crack at the sides. There's no breaking or whatsoever. Amazing, right? This is definitely from the collagen, from the Gen3, yeah. Okay, and then the next slide I want to show you is Mr. Francis. Look at the nails. They start growing healthier since he started last October. And I want to show you, I want to tell you a little bit of Mr. Francis' background. Let's show the next picture, please, Fanny. Now, for your information, Mr. Francis suffered a massive stroke 8 years ago. And if you all know who Mr. Francis is Fanny's father. Okay. So these pictures are compilation from Fanny herself because they have been giving their daddy the leave and gentry even earlier than me, starting from October of last year lagi. Now, he has been bedbound ever since the stroke and was fully dependent on others for his daily living activity after the stroke. But now he is regaining his strength to sit up longer at meal times, and his appetite has already improved so much. He is thinking and speaking with much clarity now. He could even read the subtitles on the TV without the glasses. Wow, amazing. And his memories of the past is slowly coming back and even got more talkative now. Can you see Mr. Francis look more cheerful and healthier now, right? You compare the picture from the first, from the left side to the right side. He looks so much healthier now. And let's go to the next slide. Okay, now look at Madam Jocelyn. This is my mommy. She's also with us in the Zoom today. Now look at the face here, the picture of the face. Week by week, I took a picture of her since she started taking leave as well as Gen3. Can you notice the difference in her face? She looked much fresher. Towards day 20, day 28, she looked younger. Betul kan? And also, I want to show you the next picture. Okay. Now, this is also my mom. She has been suffering for more than 20 years, skin condition on her legs. Um, a lot of times when she visit the doctor in the clinic or private clinic or government clinic, the doctors will keep giving her steroids. So the skin, as you know, steroids, they thin the skin layer, and it becomes very fragile. So what happened is the skin doesn't heal as how we want it. Whenever she has the itch, she scratch and then it gets break. Yeah, the skin breaks and then it becomes infected. So this is the picture on the left side is the effect or the aftermath of many years of suffering from itchy skin and skin eczema rather. But after a few months of using LIV and Gen3 as well as the other JIFU products, you can see the right leg is not as swollen anymore. Can you see that? The third picture? Compared to the second picture, the foot looks swollen. But the third picture, the foot looks very nice already, kan? And the reddish discoloration of the skin or the wound rather is getting fainter, not so dark anymore. And you see the last picture, compare it to the first picture, it's so much more better. Yeah. So we are very thankful actually because Liv and Gen3 helped my mom so much with her skin condition. Okay, the next one, next slide. This is my husband. Memang betul si Fanny bilang tadi, satu family saya kasih try ni Live sama Gen3 ni. So all these testimonials that I'm showing you here mostly are my own family, ya. Myself and my own family. So Romel is my husband. The first picture there you can see some scabs, ya, at the bottom part there. Those are like scalp eczema. Again, he has been suffering with scalp eczema for many years. Tried all different kinds of shampoo, used many kind of topical medicine to reduce the itch. Nothing seems to work until we tried leave. And I asked my husband to take leave for 2 weeks continuously. After 2 weeks, I took a look again. You see the second picture, day 14. I lifted up the hair. I couldn't find the scabs. They have fallen off already. So it took him just 2 weeks of leave to clear up his scalp eczema as well as the scab. So that is a really big relief. Okay, the next slide, please, Fanny. Next one, I want to introduce to you a good friend of mine, Veronica. Not only have we known each other for more than 40 years, we are also food buddies. Suka kami pergi makan sama-sama nih, enjoy makan kan? Now, but sadly, she was diagnosed with stage 3 nasopharyngeal cancer last year in May. Cancer robbed her health, and the chemotherapy and radiotherapy treatment took away her joy for food. She could no longer eat or taste food like before. But this all starts to change when she started taking JIFU products last November. Today, I'm happy to report Veron can eat more than I can. Wah, appetite dia terbaik sudah sekarang. So I'm excited for you all to hear her recovery journey with JIFU told in her own words. Please welcome Veronica Lawrence.
Okay, thank you, Julie. Thank you for the awesome introduction. Hi, everyone. Saya sekarang berada di Miri. So now I have more energy. Saya boleh travel sudah. This is my first travel since last year. I think the last flight I took when? 1st of June, 6th of June. So I can travel now. I have more energy. Memang betul last year saya diagnose stage 3 NPC kami panggil ataupun kanser hidung. So what happens after the radiotherapy? My appetite of course went down sebab saya punya saliva, saya punya ileuritis kering, sangat kering. So I cannot eat. And then even I cannot drink more. So selepas mengambil leave selama 1 minggu pada bulan November, saya dapat rasa makanan semula. Bayangkan 1 minggu sejak saya ambil leave, saya dapat rasa makanan. Dan the first makanan yang saya cuba rasa waktu itu adalah sate. So bayangkan sebelum ini sate itu pedas kan, tidak ada rasa. Waktu itu saya sangat gembira saya dapat rasa sate itu dia punya sedap, dia punya manis, dia punya masin, dia punya sedap lah. Because sebelum ini kalau mengikut pengalaman cancer patients yang lain, it takes about like a few months ataupun 1 tahun atau bertahun-tahun tidak dapat rasa makanan. Hilang taste food. Hilang rasa deria, rasa pun sudah hilang. So saya thankful kerana saya cuba ini lift selepas saya tanya doktor dulu. After saya habis radioterapi dan kemoterapi, doktor said, okay, kamu boleh ambil suplemen. So, saya ambil itu LIV, saya sangat gembira sebab dia bantu saya untuk rasa makanan semula. And then sekarang ini saya punya saliva semakin banyak. Saya dapat makan banyak. Mie yang satu piring Julie tidak dapat habis, saya boleh kasih habis sekarang. Okay, so itu brings me joy sebagai seorang yang cancer patients dan of course pesakit-pesakit yang lain. So pada bulan February this year saya tambah saya punya supplement which is Gen3. So what happened? Um, 1 week after I'm taking the Gen3, saya boleh drive sudah. Even saya drive waktu hari raya tu, saya drive pergi Luaran lagi, pulang balik ya. You see how strong I am. Saya sangat grateful betul. So, friends, kalau ada orang cakap suplemen itu menyembuhkan kanser, tidak. Bukan, nah. Suplemen, any supplements lah, bukan setakat daripada JIFU, suplemen tidak dibenarkan semasa rawatan kanser, semasa radioterapi dan kemoterapi. Tidak boleh. Yang miracle-nya, yang bestnya suplemen ini daripada JIFU adalah dia mempercepatkan penyembuhan saya. Bayangkan, 1 tahun lebih sahaja saya sudah boleh travel, saya boleh angkat luggage saya sendiri, saya boleh berjalan dengan saya punya husband. Bayangkan 1 hari saya boleh jalan. Pagi-pagi tu saya minum Gen3, lepas tu saya minum LIV. Kami pergi sini lah, pergi sana, pergi makan ini, pergi makan itulah. Kalau dulu saya panat sudah itu. Okay, so itu saja sharing daripada saya. So, take this opportunity. Kamu cubalah sendiri. Itu produk, even though kamu tidak sakit, tapi saya percaya setiap orang mempunyai sakitnya yang tersendiri. So, itu saja daripada saya. Thank you very much, Julie. Back to you.
Thank you for your amazing journey sharing with us, Veron. Kan betul saya bilang kan, dia punya appetite kembali, dia punya apa? Dia boleh kasih habis mie lagi banyak dari saya. All right, lah. Now all the testimonies you have seen just now had amazing results. But it's important to understand this, No two bodies are the same. We all have different starting points. We all have different health challenges, different levels of cellular damage, just what Veron said earlier. So your experience with JIFU might be faster, might be slower, or simply different from us. So it is very important to be self-aware with every little changes you feel, even when it seems unimportant at that time. Take a photo of before and after, and this will help you to see the transformation, because looking at yourself day in and day out in the mirror, you might miss on the subtle changes. And another important thing, you must be consistent when taking the supplements. That's how myself, my mom, my husband, Fanny's father, and Veron can see the changes in ourselves because of consistency. Not just take it when you remember, but take it every day. Okay? Because that's how it's meant to be taken. It should be taken consistently. Remember, consistency is the key here. Whether you start with one product or go all in, the journey starts with one step, and we will walk together with you. Fanny, you don't mind to go to the last slide? Now, before I hand back the session to Fanny, just remember this, okay? LIV is for detox, for defend, and rebalance. And Gen3 will give you a youthful, stronger, and improved mobility. So thank you, everyone. Back to you, Fanny.
Thank you, Julie, for that amazing sharing. Okay, friends. So, kamu nampak sudah macam mana amazing kita punya produk Live dan Gen3. Wow, bila saya dengar saya story Juli, dengar saja story Veron, saya beri rasa sangat banyak sebenarnya kan orang memerlukan kita punya produk. Kan, coba kamu pikir, kamu punya diri kamu sendiri. Okay, siapa-siapa yang mom itu kan, memang satu problem kita yang sama, which is kita punya energy level. Okay, energy level kita memang mencabar. Apalagi kalau siapa-siapa sini ada budak-budak kecil, sudahlah tidak cukup tidur, lepas tu tidak cukup, kadang-kadang makan pun tidak, tidak teratur semua kan. So that is why Gen3 akan membantu kamu. Dan bagi yang mau healthy aging, for sure, apa yang Judy bagi tahu tadi, sudah kasih tunjuk kamu, ini adalah produk yang akan membantu kamu sangat-sangat banyak. Oke, kalau tidak pun, coba ingat kita punya orang-orang tua sendiri. Oke, macam saya sama Harry kami berusaha bawa ini produk sebab kami terfikir saya punya daddy. Oke, sebab betul cakap Julie, bila kita semakin tua kan, body kita tidak sudah kuat ataupun tidak sudah efektif dalam repairing kita punya badan ni yang bila kita sakit. Okay, saya mau kasih share testimoni saya sendiri baru-baru sahaja berlaku, which is Friday last week. Okay, 2 Friday yang lalu. Okay, boleh imagine kita 2 Friday yang lalu. Okay, kami ada parents and teacher punya ada spot day anak saya. Okay, so ada acara untuk parents, which is 4x100 berlari di atas track. So saya pun pergilah ikut untuk mau kasih show lah sama saya punya anak-anak yang mami ini participate, mami ini pun sport person, begitulah. Kasih encourage anak kan juga untuk mau sport. Satu kali tinggalkan saya ni pelari pertama. Malam tu hujan, besok dia kami lari. And then kan pelari pertama kan mesti melaju saya bilang. Bila pak dibilang tu kan starting sudah saya memang lari laju. Saya tuh memang betul-betul paling laju lah. Sebelah saya menunggu satu, saya menunggu satu. Satu kali tengok kan, saya gelubuk belum. Bila saya buka mata saya kan, semua itu yang pelari di depan saya sudah. Sekali saya sedar, saya terjatuh. So tanpa mengubah saya lagi kan, cepat-cepat naikkan. Terus saya pergi berlari, saya tidak ingat sudah saya punya sakit. So apa yang saya ingatkan, saya tidak mau kalah, saya tidak mau kalah. Saya bilang malu saya depan anak saya, saya bilang. So, saya button sama pelari yang kedua, baru saya rasa sakit. Ih, pedih juga nih. Sekali saya tengok sini kan, habis nih hitam hari itu. Merah, berdarah semuanya. Sekarang, kamu bayangkan, less than 2 weeks. 2 weeks kah? Kira less than, jap, dari Friday. Less than 2 weeks dah. Kamu tengok. Dia punya luka kan hari itu, besar nih merah. Jadi sasau orang bilang. Tapi kan saya start makan itu, saya konsisten betul-betul. Saya makan lebih lagi nih Gen3. Tapi actually satu scoop cukup sudah. Cuma saya rasa sedap. Sama saya rasa body saya kan perlu mau repair itu tisu kan. Nah, dia bilang si Harry, orang Kadazan bilang no buhak. Dia bilang, ya no buhak lah bayi ini nani kan. Bukan itu saja, okay? Ini pun ada, nampak? Kalau kamu boleh nampak. Ini pun actually, tapi kamu boleh nampak macam tidak sudah kan? And then my face pun sebelah sini pula. Tinggal ini lagi tinggal. Ini di bawah sama ini. Macam saya pakai apa saja itu makeup yang itulah makeup saja kan. So that's why daripada saya punya personal testimony, okay, which is ini Gen3. Salah satu dia adalah untuk membuat kita youthful kan dibilang Julie. So bila kita muda kan, badan kita ni muda, kita cepat recover bah. And itu yang apa yang saya experience, saya cepat recover. Okay? Ya, laju skin repair dia. So that is why saya sangat happy, okay, bila saya dapat tahu ada satu berita yang sangat gembira untuk kami mau kasih share kamu untuk bulan September ini. Okay, which is siapa-siapa yang berada di sini live, kamu sangat bertuah sebab kamu tahu ini berita baik lebih dahulu, okay, berbanding orang yang tengok ini video secara replay. Tapi siapa yang tengok secara replay, congratulations, okay. Tapi make sure kamu ambil tindakan selepas ini ya, okay. Which is berita yang baik dia adalah, mari saya kasih share kamu itu slide. Okay. Tada! Kamu bisa nampak? Yeay! Tada! Okay. Untuk bulan September ini, okay, kita ada special bundle, which is ada special promotion untuk produk Live dan juga, okay, Gen3. So, saya kasih cerita dulu itu produk Live, which is ini produk Live, okay. biasanya kalau kita beli satu kotak ini, dia harga macam around 400 something kan. Tapi bila kita beli dua, kamu akan dapat dua plus satu lagi. So meaning to say, kamu akan dapat 3 kotak bila kamu beli 2 lift. So ini special bundle dia. So that's why friends, actually dalam satu kotak ni, dalam ini promotion, ini tu saya kamu akan ada 3 bulan supply of lift. Tapi kalau saya, hari itu saya mau repair, saya makan 2. Okay? So memang bila kamu ada stok produk yang begini kan, kamu akan dapat nampak dia punya kesan kesihatan kamu lebih cepat. So that's why ini dia punya promotion hanya sampai 5 September, which is ada 4 hari lagi. So jangan lepaskan peluang ini. Okay, dan kedua adalah this one, Gen3 collagen. Okay, so this one kamu beli 2, okay, buy 2, free 1. Tada, ada 3. Ini siapa-siapa yang mau nampak glowing, mau nampak cantik nanti waktu Christmas, kamu ambillah ini promotion, which is the promotion of Gen3 dan juga promotion of LIV, which is buy 2, get 1 free. So kalau Gen3, dia punya tarikh akhir adalah 8 September. Jadi kamu cepat-cepatlah grab ini promotion, sebab ini promotion adalah while stock last, sementara stok masih ada. Okay, which is kita akan fight dengan kita punya negara jiran, which is Singapore dan juga Indonesia dan juga Thailand. So that's why kamu grab ini promotion sementara stok masih ada. Okay? Dan seterusnya ada lagi satu berita yang sangat-sangat bagus untuk kamu semua. Bulan September ini memang sangat-sangat banyak promotion. Kamu ambillah ini promotion, okay, buatlah business strategy. Kalau kamu mau kasih blast kamu punya business, okay, supaya kamu dapat enjoy Christmas kamu ini tahun. Ni nah, flash deal, which is JIFU distributor promo. Okay, sekarang untuk menjadi JIFU distributor, kamu hanya perlu, okay, sign up with RM43 sahaja daripada harga asal adalah RM129. Ya, sekarang cuma RM43 saja. Jadi kalau kamu ada kawan-kawan yang kamu tahu, dorang memang suka kesihatan. Dorang memang jenis yang mau jaga kesihatan supaya nanti tua sentiasa sehat, ataupun dorang adalah business minded. Kamu kasih cerita saja, kasih sign up saja dorang, terutama kalau kamu ada family atau best friend, jangan dulu suruh dorang tanya macam mana apa semua tu. Make sure dorang lock in ini promo. Sebab ini promo dia akan habis. Which is dia akan habis pada 30 September. So friends, kita adalah pembawa gelombang JIFU di sini Malaysia. So why not bagi tahu family and friends, lock arms dulu dengan kita. Pada bulan ini, sama-sama kita build the building block of JIFU Malaysia. Okay? So, itu dia. Ada 3 kita punya promo. Saya ulang balik. Which is JIFU promo, Gen3 promo. Tunggu. JIFU promo berakhir pada 5 September. Promo Gen3 berakhir pada 8 September. Dan distributor promo berakhir pada hujung bulan 30 September. Okay, so guys, okay, itu adalah kita punya promo. Sangat amazing kan bulan September? So, atur pergerakan bisnes kamu, okay? Ya betul kan, syok kan Jules? Promo bulan September sangat-sangat banyak. So, kami sangat excited. Kamu pun nampak sudah apa function JIFU, apa function Gen3. So, Selepas kamu tonton ini video juga, okay, terus get back sama kamu punya distributor ataupun terus pergi masuk kamu punya web office untuk mau untuk mau book kamu punya produk sementara stok masih ada. Okay, so guys, itu saja kita punya Mindmover untuk hari ini. Okay, next week kita akan ada buat another training. Okay. Ya, 4 bulan cantik sebelum 2026. Ya, betul tuh, Veron. Mari kita buat movement. Cantik sebelum masuk tahun 2026. Bukan cantik saja, kita cantik dan sehat, kan? Dari dalam dan keluar. Oke, so itu saja daripada kami. Oke, selepas ini kami akan kami akan buat announcement lagi apa next event. Untuk pengetahuan kamu, hari Kamis nanti kita punya business overview juga. So that's why kita ada itu promo, gunalah itu promo sebaiknya. Alright, that's all. Thanks, friends. Thank you, Julie, for that amazing sharing, for that amazing information. We appreciate your effort. We appreciate your time. So that's all from us, friends. That's all. Bye. Good night. See you again.
Good night, everyone.